Bob, and thanks for stopping by my channel today. You might hear a little bit of rumbling in the background. There's a storm going on right now where I'm at here in Lawrence, Kansas, America. But that's not going to stop us from playing a little game today. Welcome to Spotify Roulette, the random Spotify challenge where I let fate pick a song from the current top 50 on Spotify, then I react to it and have to learn it completely cold by ear. I'll listen once through it, react in real time, and then I'll try to break down some of the chords and structure and, maybe important themes or melodies that are going on there. And then I'll transcribe it as if I had to play it for a gig this weekend. No tabs, no prep, very minimal editing. We're just gonna use my ears, my guitar, and whatever number the robot throws at me, the song generator. Let's see what we've got today. So today, the generator picked number 14. Let's go to the Spotify charts and see what's at number 14 right now. All right, so we have a song called What I Want by Morgan Wallen featuring Tate McRae. So I've heard of Morgan Wallen before. I know he's a country singer. I've never really listened to his music. I've never had to learn any of his songs for any gigs before. So this will be fun. Get into a little country jams. Last time we did some K-pop. It was the Blackpink song Jump, and I had a lot of fun doing that. So we're going to go through it once. I'm going to do some reacting to it. I'm going to try to do a little light analysis. Then I'll go back through the song and try to transcribe it and figure out the chords and stuff for you. So, hey, let's go ahead and take this song for a test drive. All right, so here we go. We're going in. We got Morgan Wallen featuring Tate McRae, What I Want. Never heard this song before, so let's check it out here. Some acoustic guitar. Okay, so first there's definitely some kind of minor chord going on there. We've got some arpeggiation going on acoustic guitar, going right into the lyrics. I like it. Let's go.
Everything she touched just goes up in smoke. Only stay a couple nights, then she gonna be gone. I said, baby, you should know that's what I want. That's what
Three chords there in this intro section.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Got some other guitar stuff going on here.
What I want.
Dual guitar part.
You ain't gotta worry about no trust issues with me. I got them too. I got them too. You ain't gotta worry.
Some nice little things in the background there.
You know I do. If you're in a hurry,
bass coming in.
Now you ain't gonna hurt me tonight, and it won't be the worst thing if this is all it is. And in the middle of a kiss, she said, "You don't want this heart, boy, it's already broke." Told me everything she touched just goes up in smoke.
Got some 808s going in there.
Baby, you should know that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
I think this one's doable. So far it's kind of following, So far it's following kind of the same, chords over and over again. You have some nice little additions and stuff going on in the background, just kind of fill out the music. Let's see if there's any kind of bridge or any kind of chord changes or anything. It seems like the chorus chords of That's What I Want kind of go along with the same chords as the verse chords. So, which, that's definitely a very popular trend in today's music, just keep it going, keep the same beat going, keep the same chords going, and then throw in some little, decorative stuff over the top. So, let's keep it rolling here.
There are no hard feelings if you only want to act like lovers do.
Okay.
Sometimes in the morning, go back to being someone.
Nice harmonization there.
You never knew, baby, don't you worry. You ain't gonna hurt me tonight. It won't be the worst thing if this is how it is.
Then she kissed me again and said, "You don't want this heart, boy, it's already broke." Told me
Okay, so yeah, I kind of have a feeling. I'm kind of thinking maybe we're doing kind of that, one, boom. We're going one, maybe to a seventh chord and then up to a 5 chord to bring it back to the 1. That's just my guess. Just my guess. I could be wrong.
She gon' be gone. I said, baby, you should know that's what I want. She said,
Really nice harmonies.
it's hard, ma, it can't be fixed. And I ain't ready to try on a night like this. But if you still want
I mean, this actually, this kind of almost reminds me of one of those like kind of 90s R&B ballads a little bit, just with the overall vibe and everything. I mean, I was kind of expecting to come in here and have to learn some, country licks and do some chicken picking and stuff. But, this is pop all the way right here. Pop a little twang. Glad I got my plaid shirt on today, I think plaid is the favorite color of country music. I know it's not a color, it's a pattern. Not a jab at the country folks, but...
That's what I want. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward. I think the song's about to end here. All right, so I can hear a little thunder in the background there. Let's go ahead and just dive in deeper here. Let's listen to this thing in little bits again. Definitely a minor chord there on that first chord. Okay, I know what that is. I think the 1 chord is going to be like a minor. B. Oop. I think it goes down to the 7. And then back up to the 4 here. Pretty sure that's it. Let's go back and listen again here. So we'll learn a couple of those little licks and motifs in there. Drop the beat. I really I have not heard much country that uses 808 drums in it. That kind of came around probably when I was getting out of playing country music. You kind of start to hear a little bit of that hip hop influence into it. Cause I was playing some country songs up until about 2020. My wife's a country fan. I hear a little bit of country here and there, but she's got a really good voice, Tate McRae. Okay. I'm not getting the picking pattern down there. hide. I like to hide my pick over here and do some fingerstyle stuff. I'm kind of a hybrid picker, so gotta learn to be a pick wizard sometimes. You know, hide that thing around. Very sloppy. Obviously, it's on an acoustic guitar. Ooh, kicking my stand here. Sorry, folks. Yeah, it's on an acoustic guitar. So I've got like a little, you know, delay and stuff going. This guitar's pretty warm and beefy sounding, which is, I like it like that, but let's see. Got a little bit of a drop going into the chorus. Chorus chords are the same chords as the verse chords and the intro chords, though. Like, you don't, like, if I was going out and playing this song, I could definitely flub my way through the entire thing. You know, might not be playing the exact finger style there that they do in this, you know, but you can basically make it sound very similar to that and kind of get the point across if I was playing this one live. I mean, yeah, I would write down, I might even just write down like a 1 minor, 7 major 4 or 7/4 kind of thing. But just for the purpose of this, I'm going to write out the actual chords. Use the same page I wrote for this, I used on this Blackpink song here, which really only had 4 chords in it also. 4 chords in the truth, baby. Okay, so we got Morgan Wallen and Tate McRae. What's this song called again? What I Want. I'm going to save paper here, but I did remember to use a Sharpie this time. This is incredibly sloppy. Got a B minor, then we got an A, and then we got an E. There's the song right there. The one song in the bank. You know, send me more, folks. Yeah, no, it's not going to be exactly like the recording, you know, but when you go out and play live, it rarely ever is like the recording, you know, and that's kind of the beautiful thing about, you know, being a human and going out there and playing, you know. You never know what's going to happen when you play live. And that's okay. You know, notes are notes. And, you know, people who aren't, like, extremely educated in music and music theory and stuff really aren't going to be able to tell the difference, you know, unless there's, like, a incredibly signature part of the song that you're missing out on. And sometimes if you leave that out when you're playing a cover, that just adds to the charm of playing cover music. Bloop. Okay, so yeah, I mean, they're definitely hitting whatever note is on this B string here, you know, that's kind of the focus of... I'm messing that up. Okay, that's super sloppy, but you know, you could fine tune that pretty easily. All right, I mean, that's... What else? We got like some synth pads going in the background. I hear a slight bit of steel guitar. Okay. I'm not gonna listen to that commercial. Right there. You know, I'm just kind of going over the arpeggios and kind of spelling out those chords there, you know. That's what you do in country. So, yeah, you know, I mean, I think that's about it. We can go ahead and wrap this one up. What I Want by Morgan Wallen and Tate McRae. So, I'm going to keep doing this Spotify challenge here. We're going to try to find a song that has more than, you know, 3 or 4 chords in it and maybe some other stuff going on. So, yeah, that'll happen eventually. But I love the fact that, you know, we started off with a K-pop one. We got a country song here. Who knows what's going to happen next. So, stay tuned. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. If you liked this video and you thought it was helpful, please give me a like down low. And, you know, if you want to hear me do a song of yours that you don't think I've ever heard before, or listen to an artist that you don't think I've ever heard before, please drop a comment below and I'll go check it out. So, just want to thank you again for hanging around for this video, and we'll see you next time, friends.